Hi guys and welcome back. Today I will show you how to make this amazing trap that is the most used in the Asia paddy fields to catch the gigantic rats that live in those countries. It is very powerful and extremely sensitive. Look at these rats. They are huge. The starting point to make it is a common beach umbrella. Near the seaside resorts, I often see beach umbrella in the garbage. Usually they are broken by the wind, but I need the steel ribs and their stretchers for this trap. No problem if the canopy, the pole or the hub are broken or missing. This is what I need. The rib is 83 centimeters, 33 inches, and its stretcher is 35 centimeters, 14 inches. Perfect to make the trap. The first thing to do is to straighten this band at the base of the stretcher. Much better now. Then I slide the stretcher joint near the tip of the rib, the one with the hole. Pay attention not to damage the joint. I also strengthen the rib. Now I measure 34 centimeters, 13.5 inches from the tip of the rib, again the one with the hole, and I cut it in two pieces. It's a good, hard and springy steel. Don't worry about the measurements. At the end of the video I will recap everything for your convenience. Now I measure 26 centimeters, 10 1/3 inches, and I bend the leg at 120 degrees. I use two faces of a big nut to match the 120 degrees. The other piece of the rib will be my spring, but I have to drill a small hole at one end. Here it is. For the third piece of the trap, I take a wire hanger. I straighten it and cut a piece 33 centimeters, 13 inches long. .33 centimeters. Then, using a pair of pliers, I made two U-bands. The first one at 3 centimeters, 1.2 inches. and the second one at 13 centimeters, 5 inches. Here we go. This will be the kill bar guide or channel. Off camera I bent the arm of the spring at 60 degrees. And here we have the three main pieces to build the trap. The spring, the kill bar guide, and the base with the hinged kill bar. Time to start assembling the trap. I have to lash the three pieces in this position. Here I give the spring a wide bend. This is the first lashing I will make. And this is the second one. I lash the spring arm at 4 fingers from the hinge, 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches. Then I tie a doubled piece of wire, 70 centimeters, 28 inches long, at the hole near the hinge. and I do the same at the top hole of the spring. Using the wire just tied at the top hole of the spring, I tied the free end at the top of the kill bar guide, putting some tension to the spring. Using the wire tied at the hole near the hinge, I tie it as well at the top of the kill bar guide, so that the guide is in line with the leg of the trap. The last thing to do is add the obstacle bar and the trigger mechanism. The obstacle bar is made out of another piece of coat hanger with a small loop at one end. Here you can see I use another piece of wire to add some more space and get a free to move obstacle bar. Now I can cut the excess length of the obstacle bar and of the kill bar. The trigger is made out of a piece of strong twine and a bamboo stick, like a skewer. At one end I cut a small notch in the bamboo stick to securely lash the twine. Here we go, the trap is finished. Let's test it. Very good. I can cut the excess of the twine. The rat puts the head in the trap, steps on the obstacle bar, the trigger is released and the kill bar closes on its neck or body. Be sure to subscribe for more videos and check my traps playlist. Here you can find all the trap measurements if you want to make your own one. That's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.